Hello, everybody. Welcome to my psychology class. My name is Nitsify. I'm not
done.
the DM today. We have our host, or one of the other hosts, Acrid, aka the DM.
Hello.
Yeah. One day I'm gonna make you do the intro, dude. We also have.
Yeah, you know that'll be terrible.
I think I did that like way back in the brothel campaign. I think like episode 18, and that went horribly. But we'll try it again at some point.
Nah.
Yeah. We also
Having to do
have.
the intro at one point.
Yeah, it didn't go well. I don't know if it even made the cut. I may have just restarted the whole entire recording. I don't remember.
I think you did. If I remember correctly, I genuinely think you did.
If it was that bad, I think that says a lot. But
So don't threaten me with having to do.
don't worry, I'll still threaten.
I think
I'll
it's
still
more don't
retry
threaten
it.
himself.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But also we also have this other guy. I don't know who he is. Who are you?
I'm Tic Tac.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast, Tic Tac. Glad to have you here, man.
I knew you'd do that.
Those who don't know, this is Sanity Campaign where we go crazy. So yeah,
getting there.
big boom, the Big Bang happened. We watched it. The theory is real. And then, a bunch of people
Nits.
died. Now we're trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Pretty simple.
I was
Yeah.
trapped in a drive-thru for 15 minutes today, and I did some IRL wisdom saving throws and got a nat 1 for all of them.
Yeah.
Fair the fuck enough. I have a little update from the shit I talked about last week about the machine being down.
Yeah. Which machine?
So the compactor. Same
Gotcha.
damn machine. It's still busted.
Gotcha.
So, but this week, I came in on Tuesday, and I found out that they walked out the guy who was supposed to replace me in a different job that I was the main guy for. So now they have the other people of my department having to manage the broken cardboard baler without me. Because now I have to go do a different job for a department I'm also a part of. So it's the most like cool. My week went faster, but I just got to watch them suffer. And for anyone keeping track, that's week 3 of it being down.
Yep. How do they not fix that? I don't get it.
They can't. Like they're not allowed to. They have to wait for a technician to come in.
Oh right,
Didn't
yeah.
you make
You
a
mentioned
bet
that.
with people?
Huh?
Didn't you make a bet with people as to how long it would be down?
Yes, actually. This is actually a thing. I made a bet with 3 other guys that I work with about how long it'd be down, and whoever is the farthest off has to buy the other's drinks.
Hell yeah.
Like from the
Alcohol.
fucking work kiosk thing.
Oh,
'cause it's
there's
easier.
probably no alcohol there. Never mind.
Well,
There's
No.
alcohol aid, which is like this really dumb way for them to encourage people to get
Huh.
drunk before coming to work.
That seems kind of stupid.
Oh no, they know how many alcoholics they have that work there.
Oh gosh.
Like, no, there's I was actively aware of like 3 alcoholics that came in like drunk repeatedly.
No, well, this
Fair.
isn't like, I don't know bets are involved, but I saw something that completely random when I was driving on my way to get some ice cream today. I saw this big old truck, stopped between the yellow turn lanes, taking up the whole spot, turn on the hazard lights, and got out and walked across the street to go to the auto zone, treating it like a really big parking spot. And I'm like, dude, you sure you want to park your truck there? In the
brother.
middle of the road?
Brother. Only in North Carolina.
Honestly,
Only in this state, man. I swear.
it was so odd to see. And I was like, okay, well, if you have your traffic lights on, does that mean your truck's still running? Couldn't someone just theoretically hop out of their car, GTA 5 style, and just take your truck?
Yeah.
The hazards don't rely on the truck to be running.
Ah.
Okay, no, fair, but I think my point still stands though. It's
Oh
like,
no, it does. It
anyone
does.
could easily make a go for it if the driver isn't there.
Ow. I don't get. I'm guessing like there had been a big problem for his truck for him to do that, but like, oh.
Probably.
if he had enough space where he could walk to the AutoZone, just go ahead and drive into the AutoZone and park it, man. I don't.
Man, I don't know. Maybe his wife was pregnant or something. I don't know.
What? No, hold up.
Right.
It's a wide assumption.
It's just a game
Oh,
theory.
man. Oh
Alright,
man.
I need
Pat.
Grumpy. I
Pat.
need.
Oh, right, that reminds me. Before we get this going, before I do a recap, I want to mention something real quick. In the comments, we have had people asking for pictures of the characters when they show up, and for the maps when they show up. Since I'm the one that records, I can't really do it for the Sanity Campaign, because I'm not the one DMing it. But I am actively working at least making it happen for the Rum and Harbor campaign. So just a heads up for people, I don't think I can make that happen. Also, we never really normally have battle maps when Acrid DMs, because it's not his playstyle, which is fair. But I can make that happen.
Also,
yeah.
I can never find a battle map for what I'm trying to go for.
Fair. But yeah, just a heads up for the people, because I know some people have been asking for it. I can make it happen, at least for the ones I'm DMing, because I can at least know and predict what I'm going to need ahead of time. Yeah. So I will be trying to enforce that hopefully within either the next Roman Harbor campaign, like episode, or the one after at the very least. So, whoa! Right, so on a recap, now that we're done being on our random tangent for 5 minutes,
I love talking.
no, shut up.
Okay.
In the last session, we went through the zone. We got to murder a aberrant cat and some aberrant humans that were just kind of, well, not humans, whatever the fuck, villagers, that got basically infected, essentially. We murdered them, and we murdered some weird thing that was just spawning things into the village, essentially. And besides that, we found a caravan that had a bunch of people there, and I wasted all my mana slots as I tried to re-cure them, essentially. We also now have the lingering question of, do we turn back around and bring the people who have shattered sanity back home, or do we risk letting them die? Personally, I'm in favor of not risk letting them die. I'm in the favor of personally bringing them back, but I don't know what Dylan has to say about that.
Let it die, let it. no, just kidding.
Alright, so we know John Sharon's alignment. Chaotic evil. Hey, so, with this treasure I summon.
Lorax is a good movie, anyway.
Oh, man. I fucking that you used a Lorax reference, man.
I hate that I know that reference.
Yeah.
Good movie. I think it's still good today.
It's still good, but I'm still mad about it.
Yeah, no.
Why are you mad?
Why you mad, bro? Why you mad? God.
Anyways.
Update. For podcast users, Anya's booted up Crab Champion. Alright, let's keep going.
You know what? Screw the episode. Let's make this a Crab Champions episode.
Fucking mint.
Gaming seed.
I gotta do something.
Nah,
You're
fair. You're fair. You're just lurking.
You're just lurking. She's just here. Alright, so. Alright, so y'all are favoring the 6 over the 3, which is fair.
Yes, it's more lives.
Yeah, quite literally. It is a now I will just let y'all know this.
Mm-hmm.
There is a likely chance that those 3 will die and become a problem later.
Yeah.
There is a good shot of that happening. So
here's the thing. There is also another option that I'd like to throw out there. There's a third option that we could try and go down. I want to mention this. The reason why I want to prioritize these people, the 6 people, is because, may I remind you, some of these people, if they become infected, would be a bigger threat than any of those missing people. Because there is a lightning Azamar there is a harpy. That's a problem. And there's a half Oni, which is a problem. I'm not worried about
to
the
save
others.
them because they're previous NPCs.
No.
I want to mention only 2 of those people are past NPCs I've interacted with. The others I don't know. I don't know that harpy or that half Oni. But I am terrified of those becoming infected. But there is something to be mentioned. There's a third option. So we know that the harpy's the only one out of them that is still in good condition. But there is an option that I like to throw out to Dylan.
Me.
So we have a party of 4 right now.
Okay.
There's one guy who's really stable and could beat the shit out of anything that came his way. We could have Grumpy escort them, and we can keep going.
That's true. Grumpy's probably proficient in intimidation.
Yeah. And also not to mention, if I'm being honest, from what I understand, the 2 biggest health pools we have here is probably Grumpy and I. I don't know what your health pool is at, actually. That's why I'm saying maybe.
I'm still at max.
Yeah, I know. I just mean, like, the max health right now. Because, like, I have a max of 20.
Mine's 19.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're pretty good. We can take the hits.
Mariko is 14.
Yeah.
Mariko is 14.
We can body block for her. It'll be fine. I think we can deal with that.
okay
We can
with
send Grumpy. Do we want to do that? Just send Grumpy with them? Make sure they come back safe and we just keep going? Try to prioritize lives. That's the way I see this.
Alright, speaking in my character's voice. Oi, Grumpy! How do you feel about meeting new people today? Got it.
Fucking... But no, that is a. I will say this as like not as good, but that is a option. Splitting the party in this instance would work.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'm down for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, plus if we run into combat, it's not going to be horribly unbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people like Grumpy and Agnath are a bit above because they're tanks. They need to be able to eat some damage.
Yes.
But also, Grumpy, y'all ran into an alley, so Grumpy was like, fucking, you bitch. I can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on level 2 now. Alright, since this was like the beginning of the day, I would like to second wind so I can get my health back. It'll be a bit before I'm getting my health back, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Cool, I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah. Go for it, bud. It's
Cool.
your second
I got
win.
8 health back.
You're allowed to do that whenever you want, bud.
Preach. Cool.
As long as it's only once.
Yep, it's only once. I'm back to full health. I was like at like 14 out of 20. That's why I was like, I'd like to. Yeah.
I'd like to top off so I'm not at the same health as the fucking wizard.
Yeah. Sorceress, actually, if I remember correctly.
Sorceress, yes. It is a sorceress. She is a necromancer sorceress. Fucking... Oh.
Also, apologies, Anya. I think I talked over you by accident.
No, I wasn't saying anything important.
No, okay.
Damn.
I can't wait for it to be a thing where, like, either I look back at this video or so in the comments, like, wow, I can't believe he just cut her off on something insanely important. How fucking horrible is this guy? Let's ban him.
Anya tells the secrets of the universe. Anyways, guys, so hey, yeah, I second win, right?
God.
Secrets of the universe is a lie.
No, I already figured that from the get-go.
Someone get that reference.
I'm gonna be real. There's no way the universe could be real when you have some idiotic people like what we have here today.
42.
You're right.
Secret of the universe.
No way
Right.
Joe Biden is real. Alright, anyway. Let's get into this.
Hey, I was trying to keep it out of politics.
Listen, that's a joke. If they take that seriously, they're just little piss babies. Alright, let's get into the...
Nits picking fight with fucking air because he can.
Dude, I do that with everybody. I'm pretty sure I made like I've took random shots at people for no reason. I'm pretty sure. Didn't I throw Squid under the bus at one point? Wasn't that a thing I did? Like, I think in like episode 8 of Ramen Harbor or something like that.
Something you have. I know you have.
Yeah, it was like at the beginning of the episode too. I think, because I assumed I was gonna be like, I bet this'll be his favorite PC out of the group. $10 on this character.
I don't even know if he even acknowledged you did that.
I don't know. He's on, like, last time I checked, he commented on episode 6. So I don't know where he is right now in the saga. But, I think that was mentioned on, like, episode 8 or 10. So, like, it'll probably be a bit before he even gets to, like, hear that. But yeah.
Jokes on us. He fucking hates all of them.
just imagine you just kind of put in your headphones. You're like on a walk or something, and then all of a sudden you hear your name get called out on a podcast. I'm sorry, but no, I can't speak to say for Squid. I don't know this person, but if that happened to me, that would actually scare me.
So, like, Squid's one of our most common, like, commenters. We see him almost all the time. Him or her, them. I don't know the pronouns. Apologies. But they just show up. They show up, and we love them the bits. But, like, every now and then, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make them really feel included. Let me mention their name. I've done it like 2 or 3 times now at this point.
At this point, I think Squid has no reason but to feel included. His name is literally in the background.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
that's true. Oh, man. I haven't seen Noble in a little bit. Alright, let's kick this up.
Yeah.
So we're splitting the parties. Grumpy's gonna go deal with the others. And we'll just keep going.
Yeah, so you would see the 6 of them go back. You would see the Kitsune, the Harpy, the Necrotic Azamar, the Minotaur, and the Half Oni go through the carriage and kind of start organizing shit.
Yeah.
As the Lightning Azamar would actually come over to talk to y'all just before they leave, because fucking you can tell he's started getting his head in order, because it was kind of like an hour before. Because y'all weren't gonna have them start walking immediately.
Yeah.
That was they just got their shit back. They're like, fucking, what's happening? Where am I?
Hello, dear chap. How are you feeling after all of that magic blimbly blop?
That annoyingly describes it perfectly. I don't know where I am, and I don't know how long it's been.
Well, to put it simply, the world's being He actually makes that sound in character.
God.
I would believe it. You would see the Azamar kind of twitch at the loud beep noise. And you see the Kitsune flick her head around with this look of, the fuck did you do? Like, there is that, like, almost like, I will set you on fire. Fucking stop. That is loud. That hurts my ears. That is just the most, like, she chooses violence in this moment.
Oh, man. Rio's just gonna kind of go look into them and just go, right, I don't know what you remember. However, you're in the zone area. It's kind of hard to explain. Big boom happened. We don't know what caused it. Blah blah blah. Aberrant stuff, essentially. I had to use a little bit of distortion magic to kind of fix you.
Distortion magic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Last I was aware, we were in Redwater.
Yeah, you're not there anymore. In fact, you're nowhere near that. You're... Okay, hold on. I gotta pull up the map because I'm horrible with names.
There.
You
guys are in Ascot.
We're in Ascot, yeah. You're in Ascot right now.
And how the fuck? That's not good.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're looking for missing people, so we have to head to Aerith and Edinburgh. But we're gonna send you off with. And he points at Grumpy. We're gonna send you off with the big turtle over there. He's gonna bring you back to Dalhurst. It's a lot safer over there, and you can kind of recover yourself.
All right. Well. Yeah, sounds good. He goes, I need to collect my thoughts. Find me at whatever town. Find me at some point later, and I'll explain what we saw.
Head to the capital. That's where we've been kind of using our HQ at. So.
Yeah, Grumpy. You guys, Kine Allen, which is just below
Kine
the
Allen.
capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck my brain. He would give a nod, and you guys can find him in Kine Allen later to figure out what the fuck happened.
Fair.
Also, as a reminder, you guys have crystals that you guys picked up from the fucking gem creatures, so you guys can also give that to Enna when you guys get back to figure out what the fuck is up with these things, because maybe that might help her figure out what's going on.
Yes.
The wizard, and you see everybody walk off with Grumpy as they just wander off with this like, all right. You would see basically the half Oni is carrying most of everyone's shit, and he doesn't seem to be much affected by the weight.
Fair.
He's like, I've got the strength, so I'm gonna fucking do it. Let's go. Wee.
Fair enough.
Man, this magic shit has really gotten complicated ever since I was first born into existence.
Do you mean my distortion magic? Or do you mean in general?
Yes.
That doesn't answer my. Okay, I'm not snapping here. Not now. There's a time and place for me to lose my sanity. This is not the place.
Sanity.
Suddenly, Ryu has to roll a wisdom check saving throw.
I just love the I'm not doing it. Nope, not here. I will wait.
Yep.
Who needs sanity? I exist just fine without it.
You see, I'm already a little low on that as it is. I don't need more problems.
I don't need more problems.
Alright, onward. So we said we were going to go to Aerith, and then we're going to head back and then get to Edinburgh, and from there, instead of using the path after Edinburgh, we're just going to cut directly to Stratford. I think that was the plan, if I remember right. Because there's missing people in Aerith and Edinburgh, so.
Yeah, so you guys are going to go from Ascot to Aerith, go back to Ascot, go up to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Cut the fuck out this bitch.
Yep.
Yes.
Fucking get me out, run.
We essentially have 4 days of travel to get to Aerith, so we should probably start booking it.
Yep. Yeah, so Buckley would also have passed out some food to y'all.
Yes.
So everybody will have So that small dash is about half a day. So
Okay.
there is.
Never mind. I thought that's why I had 4 whips. No, never mind. We got that from that place. Never mind.
Devanir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How many rations do we have?
you, Ryu, and Mariko both get handed 10,
Okay.
so they can make it.
Cool.
And then that will get y'all to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But Grumpy kind of sits there and looks at y'all like, I don't fucking got. I need all the rest of the food so I can get back.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I
running
just
low.
find it just like a steak to munch on, kind of like a
See, so like you're like the only person that doesn't have to worry about rations because there is like decaying food, like decaying wood, like basically everywhere. So as of right now, it's fine. But later on, if the actual environment starts getting terraformed by these creatures, as it's kind of being as like the crystal bulbous thing that was slowly changing the town, eventually the wood will probably not be safe for you, so you will actually have to bring wood. But that's not a problem yet.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's one of those like, not yet, but problem later, probably.
Don't worry, I played a lot of Minecraft.
Yes.
So easy to get wood, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
just wait till you're walking to the fucking nether, bitch.
Joke's on you, I'll be the happiest fire elemental in existence.
But there's no lava and just fucking red rock.
I bet I could eat them.
Per
Try.
chance.
Fucking try.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Dylan will remember this bitch.
I can't wait till I can justify giving a fire elemental food poisoning.
How did that even happen? Just explode.
You eat something you're not supposed to. You now turn green because your flames have now been toxic. So now you're just poisoned slowly.
I love physics.
Oh, man.
If you actually eat not bad shit, it would fuck you up. So if shit would put out your fire, it would cause you more problems. But yeah, continuing.
Yeah.
So now we've got a party of 3 going a wandering. Mariko, Ryu, and frickin' John Sean walk.
Yes.
The
I
vibe
love
music
walking.
goes a violent.
Alright, hey Acrid, can I roll to do a backflip?
I swear to God.
I want to roll to do a backflip.
I'm not surprised.
Hear me out. It's a backflip, right? But you have to make a religion check.
I fucking
Gotta pray to the lantern keeper to bless this backflip.
That would be the stupidest fucking prayer you could make, but if you really want to, you can. I'm not stopping you, obviously.
You know what? I think I will.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Make a religion check.
Got it.
What's your religion?
And we'll
I'm
see if you
curious.
can actually do the backflip.
It's a +3 modifier, and I got a 6.
Got it. So go ahead and roll that disadvantaged acrobatics.
Alright, give me a sec.
Yeah, just like a
That's
man.
a 5.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, you don't even move. You just kind of stand there. You're like, I'm gonna do a backflip. I'm gonna land on my neck. I'm just not gonna do it.
I just do like one little hop, and then I just decide that's enough for today.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that's about right.
I feel like Rio would just
Alright.
look to him and just go, Rabbit's got your leg?
I was what you
Cat got your tongue, Rabbit got your leg?
Rio, how do you do a backflip again? I forgot.
If I may. May I do it as a performance or as an acrobatics? I am a jester.
An acrobatic.
Where's my dice at? There it is.
Honestly, it makes sense for both. So whichever you're more confident in, go for
I'm
it.
gonna do, well, they both have the +5. I'll do performative though, because I feel like he would really show off with this type of shit if he can.
Okay.
That is a
Okay.
13 + 5, so an 18.
Yeah, no, really just does a backflip. It's not super special,
Yeah.
but it is a, I did a backflip.
Okay, can I?
It was a really clean backflip, so it was one of those, okay, there was no problems with it.
Yeah.
Can I learn from him and roll acrobatics again to attempt another backflip? But since I saw an example, can it just be like a normal roll?
Yeah, no, it'll just be a normal roll, because you're not
Okay.
attempting to pray in the middle of your backflip.
Alright, that's a 15.
There you go.
Alright. You do a backflip. It's not as clean. So you land a little
It's not
wonky, but
stellar.
you still do a
Yeah.
backflip.
After
Hell
Joshua
yeah.
does it, he'll just go, haha, neat.
Fucking neat. Alright.
Rio would just look at him and go, couldn't you have just swirled your body around and done the backflip instead of jumping to leave the air? Never mind. And he just starts walking.
Fuck.
I just want to point it out, but I was like, you know what? Now that he's done it.
Bastard's got a point.
Absolute menace behavior.
This absolute fucking legend.
Oh, man.
Just-
But yeah, how's that first day of traveling go, besides backflipping?
Oh, well, you see, it does things.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad it does things. That's great, even. Spectacular.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys would see some stuff.
Cool.
If you guys
Guns?
want to roll some perception, you can. If
Okay.
not, you can just rely on your passive.
Yeah,
Bonk.
I'll roll
You
to
guys-
perceive.
I should have relied on
You
my
know-
passive. That's a 10.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Because I have it, let's go ahead and use it. Let's use that pocketed nat 20.
You motherfucker.
Forgot about that.
So you see Rio reach into his pocket and just go, huh, and then crush it. And it just like shatters like glass.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
no.
what? I have this mental image of real. Have you ever seen one of those telescopes where it's like a straight line and then it crosses into vertical and then a straight line again? That's like what I'm imagining Rio would use for like that 20 perception checks.
I also want to mention something. So that's like, I never really mentioned this, but in the thumbnail, Rio looks like a fucking madman with this like goofy ass look. He's supposed to look a lot more detailed than that. I want to put that out there, but you know it's fine. Man looks like a goofy ass, like just came out of a cartoon character, but it's kind of funny, so I'm fine with it.
He looks like the purple Lorax.
No, now you're stretching it. Now you're stretching it. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Now you're stretching it too
Alright.
much, man. Your eyes look like the Lorax. Alright, let's get going.
Ew.
You're welcome.
Alright.
So what do I see
So,
with that 20?
you know what you are, Nuts?
Yeah?
You're a problem.
Thank you. I pride myself in that. I only either make problems or I save the world. There's no in between.
There really ain't, huh?
Yeah. The only one where I didn't cause either or was the brothel campaign. The one time I recorded me, because I was recording. Nah.
Nah.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
here's what would happen.
Mhm.
You guys would see. So good old God, the music.
You want me to change it?
No,
You want me to change it?
it hit that really aggressive, just do, and I'm like, fucking, my brain.
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry
fine.
for derailing this, but
No,
Oh,
shush.
Okay. Has anyone of you ever seen the Koopa dancing meme?
Yes.
Do you know what it is, Acrid?
I think isn't the one where the Koopa drops the guy off a cliff?
Sort of. Basically, it was a joke where it played, like, since the first level of the game, every time the music had, like, the ba ba, the Koopas always danced. And then now I'm just imagining every time the song goes ba, our characters just dance to the beat.
God.
Oh man, just gonna keep an eye out for a red plumber.
No.
No, damn.
No.
I'm gonna mention Linguini is real in my world, and that's a problem. I got can eyes from that fucking one shot. He's out there somewhere.
Oh, right. That fuck.
Yeah, Linguini's out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with your nat 20,
Mhm.
you got a nat, that's a nat 20, alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I was not expecting you to use it then. Alright. I was like, fucking throw me for a loop, you bitch.
I can repocket it. I mean, I can just put it back for now.
Nah. You used it, bitch. It's gone. So, here's what happens.
Yeah.
So both of you would see this.
Yes.
Both of you would see, smoke erupting out of Mariko's ears. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Bruh.
I'm guessing you're trying to find the images.
My brain's shutting down and I'm struggling mentally and I don't know why.
I mean, to be fair, you said you didn't get any sleep again.
Good, fine. Alright, so here's what you guys would see. You guys would see more of those crystals, but this is like a group of like 20 fly overhead. As they would be flying from they're kind of flying down from like the Zalfari and Hivanir area. And as you guys are like crossing over a river, they kind of pass in front of y'all, just flying up, like flying northwest, basically.
Okay. So probably around to like Goldcrest area is my guess, or maybe to Eastbourne.
It looks to be more towards Goldcrest.
Gotcha.
If you had to guess. But with that nat 20, bud, you would notice something.
Okay.
Something off.
Yeah.
As you would see as he would feel he would basically detect a moving as some creature starts moving, as a sort of reality warp starts changing, and he barely notices it, kind of on the very edge of his detection, because he does have like a small aura that kind of expands and goes down, like the more and less he's paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Sort of like a telepathy field. He was really like, he had a real moment of just absolute clarity, and he was like, yeah, I understand the world. The fuck is that?
Yep.
The fuck is that monstrosity I'm detecting?
Okay.
As he would detect, and I'm going to grab the image of this thing. As he would look over and he would see what was probably a deer or something. As they would see, as Ryu would see this thing, essentially, for a moment he mistakes it for a tree. And then it starts moving.
Yeah.
As Ryu would see, about 100 feet away, is this thing.
Okay. Yeah, so take the normal deer body, right? Now put little crystal spikes that kind of stick out of, like, it's like a bit of part of its leg and torso. Now take its head. Now cut off the head with the neck. Now replace where the neck would have been with basically tree roots sprouting out of its body, going up into the air. That's essentially what we're looking at.
What in the blood-borne banana beats is this?
Deer. Just like every other deer.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have taken much notice to y'all, but the other thing Ryu would detect is with a nat 20 in perception, you kind of get some bonus info.
Yeah.
Sometimes, especially with the type of magic that you, as a fucking person, chose. Fucking reality, you bitch.
Yeah.
He would also detect influx of necrotic magic.
Okay.
That is, it's rather sharp and sudden, as it is, as essentially he can basically briefly, as the clarity starts to fade, he notices that there is a source of necrosis starting to appear nearby where that deer is.
So that thing possibly has an aura, and it's also possibly a problem that needs to be dealt with. Because if that thing's going around and it has a necrotic aura, that means that anything that doesn't know the thing's around is probably going to end up dead eventually.
You could tell that this thing probably had the necrotic aura was not coming from it. It was coming from something else.
Okay.
Something he did not see. But that thing probably has its own effect, and it might be affecting the landscape itself, as it does. It looks like it was a tree at some point. That's the problem, is that's walking around.
Gotcha. Probably should still deal with it. I'm not too worried about the scout things. They're more just kind of flying around. Also, I don't think a team of 3 can handle a group of 20 other things. However, I do think we can handle a deer.
Oh, dear. Haha. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... I think Rio's just gonna look over to John Shaw and just go... Look over to the right.
Okay.
Do you know... Have you seen it? I thought only I saw the deer bit. I thought you saw it... Or am I wrong?
Oh, no. So John, and so the only person who saw it was Rio.
Okay. That's why the kill threw me off straight away.
I can imagine John being like, what am I killing? And Rio's just like, Bud.
No, see, Acrid is right. Rio, you are the only one who saw it. You just don't know why John Shot said that.
So he's just gonna look to you and just go, what if what I was about to point out with an ally? Alright, it doesn't fucking matter. Look, and he just kind of points over to the deer. We need to deal with that.
Kill?
Kill.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So if y'all want to try to sneak up on the deer, y'all can. Or y'all can just fucking charge the bitch.
Can I sneak attack Eldritch Blast?
I would like to sneak, yes.
No, that makes sense, that makes sense.
It makes sense to do this, yeah.
So, everybody, roll the filth.
Alright.
Alright. I do not get to sneak because this man has caused me problems.
Oh,
I got
nat 20!
Oh.
What?
Nat 1, nat 20 for you. So you'll get a surprise round. I won't.
Don't worry, Merrick. So, okay. So here's how this is gonna go. This is honestly perfect. And, well, okay, is this how this happens? Is this how it happens? Okay, that's the nat 20. Got it. This is exactly how this happens. So you guys start moving towards it. John Sean, you utilizing your already dampened flames, you kind of get behind a tree as you're like, okay, it won't see me. Like, it won't, like, I'm not emitting enough light. It won't notice I'm there. Mariko and Ryu, Mariko's kind of been behind y'all, like, following y'all.
Yeah.
Is like, okay, so Mariko and Ryu are like, alright, cool, we're gonna go high as well. Mariko takes a step forward a bit too fast and ends up putting her foot in front of Ryu's accidentally as she's walking, and causes him to trip on her leg.
Thanks, Mariko.
As she gets a nat 3 on her stealth.
Great.
And so she trips you up and trips herself up too, which causes the which Ryu, as Ryu would kind of fall down and land on his hands, because with all four hands he kind of ends up in this like more like a displacer beast position when he's with his hands on the ground.
Yeah.
He feels a slight tremor through the ground as this thing starts to turn towards them. As it is aware of Ryu and Mariko. So John, you will be able to do your opening attack as all of you will roll initiative.
Woo.
Alright, the plan's simple. This thing is probably vulnerable to fire, and I am going to use my first level Hellish Rebuke on it.
I think
So,
that
How's
requires you to
rebuke?
get hit.
Yeah, that's a reaction.
What?
That's a reaction, yeah.
Does it? I thought it did.
I'm pretty sure it's a reaction only. You can double check.
It says casting time.
What's the action? Is it an action, bonus action, or reaction?
It says one reaction.
It's a reaction then. It's not
I swear to God, for some reason this character sheet on D&D Beyond specifically has done a garbage job at telling me what I need to know. I swear to God, sometimes.
I can show you
That's
how to
what you're
look at.
supposed to read.
Well, Anya, I'm illiterate.
Yeah,
Same.
you just gotta.
Fucking same.
When it comes to the spells, for you to know ahead of time, I thought you'd already known this, but you just gotta look over to. I think it's like I don't have my spell stuff up right now because I don't have it with this character.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you know what?
literally just
That's
called,
okay.
like, actions or something like that.
Alright,
So-
that's okay. Change of plans. Great club. Boom.
Okay,
Alright.
so you run towards this creature. Got it.
22 to
That
hit.
will hit.
And this will be a 6 in damage. And if I
Okay.
understand correctly, I'll use a bonus action to Eldritch Blast it. So that will be that one.
Damn.
All right, roll an Arcana check.
Got it. And that is a 17.
Okay, so it doesn't explode. So as you would bonk this thing, you would like surge your hand forward with the magic, and you would essentially like, all right, I'm gonna blast this thing, and you would, out of the corner eye, you would see the magic start to overload effectively, as you put too much into it. You're like, ah, no.
Shit,
As,
bro, how do I do my one trick again?
As you would cancel the magic, but you would feel that you briefly lose connection to it, as you will not be able to do Eldritch Blast next turn.
Anyway,
As
so
you
I
bet.
roll initiative, right?
Yes.
Yes, you should roll initiative because I need to know what everyone's initiative is.
I got the
That's
same
a
as
9.
I got the same as Mariko. I got a 5.
So what was your plus to initiative?
3.
Okay, so you will go before her because she got a nat 1.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then we have, and then you have Ryu, and then and also Ryu. Technically, you're like quote unquote prone. You'll just be able to hop up and keep moving.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, then let's take all my movement action to get out of prone.
No, it won't because it's technically like it's taking up your surprise action to get up.
Gotcha.
I feel like that should make sense. Mariko. So first up is the tree.
Mhm.
As it will go first with its initiative of Dirty 20.
All right.
As it will, the tendrils that come out of its head would immediately reach down and attempt to wrap around John Sean.
I
As it
don't
does
think
not.
that's gonna work out very well for it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
This thing doesn't seem to have eyes. So it probably doesn't know you're a fire elemental. All it knows is it got bonked and it says die. It doesn't like the fact you hit it. So you are going to need to roll as the tendrils wrap around you, and you will need to roll a strength save
Okay.
to avoid being grappled.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that'll win. So you will not be grappled, so it will actually have to roll its to hit. As it does have an attack that comes after its grapple.
Okay.
That if it grapples you, it doesn't need to roll. However, you can go ahead and roll a burning touch damage, as it does make contact with you.
All right. Damage
should-
is a 5.
Fuck yeah, you've done some damage to it. Whoa.
Okay. I'm contributing more than you, Nitsify. Suck it.
Because I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, no, really. As
No, I'm not with you. I'm with you. I promise.
You hate me. You hate me.
So, John. So, here's a different thing for John.
Yeah.
As I'm gonna use that Arcana for something else, you would feel with that Arcana as well as you feel your magic start to fizzle out. You're like, ah, shit, I fucked up. The fuck is that? As you would feel the same, as that you would also start to feel a surge of necrotic magic starting to form in the area as well. That is coming from a point about 15 feet to your left. It seems to be pretty focused, and from whatever you can tell, it's like that's getting strong. Whatever that is probably going to appear soon. You don't know if it's connected to this tree creature, though. It could be something completely different.
Okay, so after the tree gives itself a first-degree burn, John will probably just kind of shout at everybody, "Oh, everyone! Fair warning! I think there's necrotic magic shit going on nearby. Not sure what that means. Anyways."
Yeah, I knew about you. You never let me tell you.
John, you would then get slashed across the face by one of this like branch tendrils. As you would take 4 slashing damage.
Ow.
So it hit my AC, I guess?
Yes. Because it had to roll, and I'm assuming your AC isn't above 19.
Actually, yeah, that's valid. Okay.
It rolled a natural 19. I'm sitting here like, there's no way it misses.
Okay, I read the thing. I am going to activate Hellish Rebuke.
Sounds good, bud. I'm totally fine with that. Just make sure you use it as a reaction.
I don't worry. I know what I'm doing, I think.
Okay.
Alright. So, since they got damage, I'm allowed to use it. They have to pass a dexterity saving throw, and their dex being 13.
Okay. With its natural 9, it will fail.
Alright, that's 2d10 fire damage coming at it.
Woo!
Yay!
Let's go.
4.
You did 4.
It doesn't seem to like the fire damage, I'll give you that.
It's a tree.
It's like a half tree, half aberrant creature, so there's still that fucking like innate fire vulnerability, because tree, but it's not like, oh, I'm dying immediately. It's still like, I fucking you bitch. As John, I think that will end your turn as you've used your bonus action.
Wait, no, that was my...
That was right.
Wait.
No, that was your surprise turn. Now it's your proper turn. My bad.
Okay, gotcha.
That was the tree's turn. I'm sorry. You did something, so my brain was like, yeah, that was his turn.
Fair enough. Alright, well, might as well keep this hype train going. I'm gonna go for another Great Club Bonkus.
Go for it, bud. Let's see if you hit it.
That's a 9.
That bounces off of it.
Balls. Could I use my bonus action to try another Burning Touch again?
To reach out and touch it? Yes.
Let's go. That's a 12.
That will narrowly miss.
Balls. I'll end my turn.
Ryu.
Alright. I'm running in. I want to check as I begin running in, by the way. You said it was 15 feet, probably, what, to the right?
To the left of John, yes. And you are about 20 feet away from John.
Do I see anything for me?
Not at the moment.
All right.
But that's with your visible eyes. Arcana would, if you use like a bonus action for Arcana, you can get a better idea.
Well, I'd like to, let me see what I can do with bonus actions first before I start wasting that. Yeah, okay. I really can't do anything with my own bonus actions anyways, but I want to check not just to see if it's forming with my Arcana, but also if it's linked to this. If that's fair.
Okay. Go for it. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Yeah, no, my Arcanas are never good. That's a 9. Doesn't matter. Doesn't give a shit. I'm just gonna swing.
Well,
yeah.
okay. I can give you... Okay, so... There was 2 separate DCs because you were kind of going for 2 different things.
Okay.
The DC 2, so you said a nat 9, you have a +4, so that's a dirty 13.
No, it's a dirty 9.
Ah, fuck. Never
Yeah.
mind, bud. I'm sorry. I tried.
No, you're good.
Um,
That's why I'm saying.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, Arcana never likes me. Which is funny, because that's the main thing that I have to use half the time. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing. And if this thing's still standing, I'm using Action Surge. So, let's brutalize this thing.
oh, here we go.
Alright, so that's an 18 plus 5 to hit, with the first 4 swings.
The first of the 4 swings? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Actually, I gotta double check because I'm trying to remember actually. When you do your quad, because I'm trying to remember how we did it last time. Did you have me roll 1 for each attack?
You roll each time,
each
yes.
swing. Okay, yes, actually only roll 4 times. So the first one was at 18 plus 5, so 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's a dirty 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is a dirty 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
And a dirty 14 to hit.
That will barely hit.
Alright, so 3 of these are gonna hit.
That's how I manage. That's how I
manage.
manage your fucking insane damage.
Alright, so 4. 4. It's rolling minimum damage right now.
4.
And 4. I'm gonna start rolling my own d4s.
Fair enough.
That's another
This
4.
thing,
Yeah.
this thing does not look good, but it's still standing.
Action Surge.
Fuck you.
I'm going to swing another 4 times.
Listen, everybody. Listen, everybody. He's strong early game. This is how marshals work. Don't get mad about him taking a spot.
Yeah. 16 plus 5, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
19 plus 5, dirty
Yeah.
24 to hit.
All I can say is yeah.
Natural 13 plus 5, a dirty 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And natural 15 plus 5, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Here we go.
I want to mention, it is that thing of anything outside of combat, I roll shit on. But, combat. That's 6 damage. That's 6 damage.
Oh.
That's max damage of 7. And then minimum of 4. Is it dead?
Hold on. Let me figure. Let me do the fucking math, you asshole.
What?
Oh my god. Ryu would absolutely lay into this fucking thing. And John and Mariko just watch him essentially just like General Grievous hook his sickles in to slash the thing and then basically just keep doing that twice as he would action surge and just keep that momentum of slashes going.
I'd like to imagine that fucking JoJo Bizarre Adventure, how you always see them doing the fucking insane speed punching. It's just that, but the sickles, man. It's just over and over and over.
Yeah, no, it's some insane shit.
Just it's dead. Dude, is dead. Is on the floor. Dead. Bleeding out. Dude, is dead. You can stop. No. Not yet.
I need to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just I've heard of the stereotype or the trope of DM who's really sick of your shit. And then after I met Acrid, then I realized this trope is true.
Yes.
Alright, after Ryu just finishes turning this tree into absolute mincemeat,
Yeah.
John Chan was just going to go, haha, nice! You fucked that tree!
He snaps his neck and looks at him and goes, I did not.
So here's what happens.
Yeah.
You guys would see as Ryu did basically started cutting off sections of this tree.
Yeah.
As he just started this up, and you would see a almost liquid-like substance reconnect the body back together as it remains standing, barely.
Oh.
This thing is actually, it's not a creature y'all were supposed to. As this thing stands there, barely standing, as Ryu has removed a large section of its health pool, and y'all can immediately tell this thing is effectively on its final stand of this sort of I don't have much health left. What the fuck is hitting me? What the fuck is going on?
Can I point blank Eldritch Blast it right now?
Well, Mariko says
not your
it.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh shit, right, I forgot about initiative.
Sorry.
Yeah, bitch. You would see Mariko would use her action firebolt. Oh god, bonus action firebolt.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
She'll probably hit that first one at least. The first one
Yeah,
was 25.
maybe.
6 fire
All
damage.
right. Yes, as the tree would finally collapse from being incinerated. As all the stacking damage, as that thing had, as Ryu had put it to 59 damage, as with y'all's combined output of damage, it left it at 59 damage dealt to it. It had 60 hit points,
Hell yeah.
so it barely had anything left. But there's still something else
Okay.
that would appear. About 6 seconds later, you would see this thing, as a thin black line would essentially crackle open, as you would see this thing step out.
We're looking at a person or thing. A very humanoid body. That's what I'm saying, possibly person. Thing is, we can't see any of their skin. They're wearing this like black midnight hood, with a like. They had a scarf. It is very battle torn. Think of like My Hero Academia, like Deku time jump type of like torn scarf. That level of torn. Very torn up black trench coat. A bunch of black leather straps going across like the chest and like pelvis area for like belts as well. And one or two even like on the knee area. Black wrinkly pants, black boots, blue glowing eyes, midnight black skin, so you can't really see anything. It's basically pitch black. So they could have possible skin, but like as far as we can tell, it's just pitch black. And also black hair. Literally, it's just black.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello there. Are you the mysterious stranger type?
He's already dead.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like Ryu's gonna point his sickles to him, just go, "What's your reason for being here? Speak fast."
You're probably the one who was the source of all that necrotic energy, weren't you?
Possibly. I didn't expect to encounter anyone here. Was doing my part to help keep this place standing.
So you're not working with the aberrations, I'm guessing?
No.
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from the 5th layer of hell.
Checks out.
Ooh, how's that place doing?
Well, my name is Luth. I'm a 5th layer devil.
As
Alright.
you found a necrotic devil, who was on his way to help, it seems. Which means hell has said, you know what? Fuck it. That
Yeah.
means that the deity of fire has told her sentinel, stop guarding the door. They can leave. Or he just got lucky and escaped, because it's not common for a 5th layer to get out. That's
Yeah.
like right in the middle tier of power. So he's not weak, but he's not incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
So,
He's just gonna kind of look to Luth and go, I'm guessing there's a reason that hell would be involving itself with this.
Yes. This thing that's taking over this continent is slowly seeping out further into the planet.
You know
It's
what
already
caused it?
beginning. No. It's something beyond this world. But there's something that's acting as a source.
Right.
Something or someone.
Lovely. So not even the demons know. Well, we have our work cut out then.
Well, I don't. But I'm not the strongest, so I don't know everything.
If you want to help, I'd recommend going back to hell and asking around. We need to know the source.
I can see what I can find out.
It would be appreciated. We have people working over in Kindlein. If you want to help out, that's going to help us the best.
He would say to us, consider it done.
Hey, Luffy. Hey, Luffy.
You see
Alright,
the fucking eyes narrow as a sort of bitch, please. I can flatten your ass in 2 seconds. Fuck you say to me.
Right after Luffy left my mouth, I just lost my train of thought. Okay.
You fucking said that, and you now have this devil's full attention.
Okay.
Whether or not that's good is up to
Okay,
you.
Cool. I'm in it too deep to stop now. All right. Hey, by any chance, do you know, in this day and age, what a good present to give to a female devil would be?
This is a fucking small sigh. He's like,
Truly depends on what you're dealing with.
Well, they're
Some would prefer
paladins, so I think it might be. So I think it'd probably be like a little unconventional. No, you know, like probably something non-traditional.
You're probably better off asking at church than me. I'd say give them a skull.
Ooh, good idea. Do you know
You
where I can
asked
find
him.
one of those?
he looks towards the fucking aberration. You see him raise his hand as you would see its skin start to melt as its body essentially decays away at an extreme rate, leaving behind this like blackened deer skull that has like small crystalline lines on it. He goes,
There. I guess.
like
Ooh!
almost like there question mark.
Thanks. Well, thank you, Luff. You're cooler than I thought you would be. And he'll just go over to pick up the skull.
That's somehow insulting. I can't put my finger on it, but that feels somehow insulting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing. You asked the necrotic devil, hey, bud, what would you get a girl? A skull? You asked a death dude what he would give somebody.
Oh man. By the
But-
way, you mentioned before that there was like a almost like purple like liquid ooze that kind of connected this thing when it was like still
Yes.
standing. Did
Yes.
any of that seep out? If so, can I use my mana to try and make a vial to hopefully contain that?
You-
It would be good to
you
bring
would-
that back.
You would take damage, because as far as I know, you do not
Yes,
have mana.
I
yet.
don't have any mana, so I know I'll take damage for it. But I do think it would be
Also-
worthwhile.
I'm going to explain how the mana thing works now, so everyone knows, and I'm actually canonizing how the fuck I'm gonna do this system. So taking your level and having it, and rounding up effectively. So for every, so when you're level 3, you would take 2d8 instead of 1d8. effectively.
Okay.
To keep with health increases and everything
Fair enough.
for mana consumption when you don't have it, just so everyone understands what's going on. But for right now, because you're only level 2, you still only take a d8. So
Alright.
yeah, no, you can do that. You can create a vial, and yes, there is some fluid. You would need to make a fucking, what would that, sleight of hand?
Alright. Is it sleight of hand or arcana?
You
thing.
can.
Or
Oh
you
yeah,
have to
no,
make me roll for
Arcana. It's really tiny. Yeah, you can just make it.
Okay.
I can.
I'll just take
You're
the damage.
getting your magic bet. Yeah, you just take that.
So I take 2d8?
You take a D8 because you're
Okay.
only level 2.
Gotcha. Alright. Take 5.
Fucking asshole. How dare?
Alright.
How dare
And then
it to
sleight of
make you
hand.
take 5?
Again, combat is my thing. That is a 5 plus 3, so an 8.
You don't get a ton of the fluid, but you can still get some.
Okay.
So, it's going to be basically for Anna. She'll get 1 shot to figure it out with the fluid, basically.
Fair enough.
As well as like I didn't get a ton, but also it was actively dissolving. So, bleh.
Fair. Alright.
It's one of those moments of I don't want this shit on my skin. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, if Lucy's gonna be heading out, we should keep moving. We don't want to stay in one spot for too long. So.
I will be honest. If y'all didn't interact with the deer, Luther was gonna show up and kill it himself.
Fair
so. Yeah, and y'all got to meet Luth, a 5th layer devil.
It was
Yeah.
worth it for the experience points.
Y'all got a few, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the most like, what happened? Well, the tree tried to grab him, failed, and died.
Yeah. They got hit with a club. Did you ever get an Eldritch Blast on it? No, but
No,
you got your
it's-
Hellish Rebuke on it. So you set it on fire. It grabbed you, caught itself on fire, slashed you lightly, got shredded to ribbons, and then set on fire again.
Yup.
Oh yeah, no, it checks out.
It tried its best. It was not.
It was not ready for us.
Did it though?
It didn't have eyes. It.
Little did it know,
um,
grass types are weak to fire type Pokemon.
I mean, if the vibe I was getting was like a grass rock because it felt like it probably had some form of tremor sense, considering the tremor from before.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
I don't know, man. If it was part rock, it would have resisted that hellish rebuke, which I don't think it did.
Well, that's where the grass comes in, you know?
Yeah.
The grass just overrode it.
Yeah.
You ever had peach?
I don't know why, but whatever the fuck you just did, Dylan, gave me like eldritch scrunching noises. Like just like
Wait, do
like
do
some
what?
like some
crinkling.
eldritch slug moving. I don't know why.
Yeah, we could hear that. I don't know what that was, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with a fidget toy. My bad.
Oh, no, you're good,
You're
dude.
good, man.
We know we don't hear it, but we heard that one clearly. It sounded like you were
Okay.
wrinkling up a bag.
I was messing with that for the whole time we've been in call, and apparently now is the time you guys heard it.
Yeah, we only heard it that one time, but we did hear it, yeah.
Bruh.
Dude, I want to mention, like, when he says sprinkling up, I just imagine, like, Cthulhu's face and then him just scrunching it up so bad that it's like, you know, like the things where it's like the character gets some, like, a piece of lemon and their face just sucks in? That's what I pictured for Cthulhu.
That just made me think of those, like, Sonic eats a lemon and die memes.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Basically, it just goes, lemon! Insert lemon eating noises here, and then just... That's it.
Lovely.
I agree.
Wow.
This music is too tense for this fucking conversation. I'm putting...
Moving on. No. No, keep going.
Keep the intense.
You fuck.
You want me to keep the intent? I have nothing's happening right now.
My fidget toy accidentally gets caught on mic. Wait, why do I hear boss music?
Focus!
The
Back on
boss
track.
is fucking
That's why I have
King
these fidget toys on ya!
Yeah. So you guys would head out as y'all technically made contact with Luth. And y'all found out that hell itself has said, neat. All you fucks. Go.
Yep.
It's gonna be a bitch getting y'all back, but go.
Fair.
It's like this. Some mortals will die, but more will if we don't do this.
It checks out though.
Sometimes sacrifices are necessary.
Yes.
Yeah, and they let people like Luth out. Which also probably means the Sins have been told to go free, which is its own fucking problem.
I'm pretty sure neither of our characters know what the Sins are.
Technically, actually, your character would have a chance to not have met them, but know that, like, you know they exist. Like, both of you would know that the Seven Sins exist.
Would he? He's not from this world.
It's, I don't know, history check.
Okay.
Wait, me?
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, okay.
It's been canonized that he's not from this world, apparently. So I was like, okay, well, if he hasn't been born, if he wasn't originated from this world, then it wouldn't make sense in my head, at least.
That's a 16. Apparently, I just suddenly start thinking about Sins.
So here's the thing. That you're in a different world. You're like, okay, so the Seven Sins were a thing there, because they needed somewhere to put all that excess energy so it didn't keep making succubi and demons and shit. Which is why they exist. They absorb most of that energy, so the excess doesn't create too many extra fucking wrathful devils and shit.
Why not?
Fucking, I wonder why.
I don't get it, man. I think that's pretty dumb. That's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I'll remove my ideas. I'm just trying.
Yeah, there we go. Now balance is restored.
Yeah, so, you don't know if they're actually a thing in this world, but you're pretty sure they probably are.
Okay.
That's where John's at. He's like, man, were there a thing in this other world? Maybe here.
Fair enough. Alright, but yeah, walking.
Walking, yeah, y'all walk. Nice nat 20. You got a free fight.
Yeah.
Alright. Now that we're walking again. Acrid. Can I do a front flip?
Acrobatics.
Alright, one sec. That's an 11.
Oh boy.
So you jump, right? you jump to, like, you know, curl up, right? To like do a front flip. You forget to curl up or spin at all. You rotate, not very far. You just kind of just belly flop on the ground.
Just gonna look and just go, you good?
Like, it nearly looked like you were like diving out into a pool, but it was the most just like right onto the fucking ground. Just the most. Nope.
John's gonna get up again.
Uh-huh.
What's my name again?
I don't know. What is your name? Fucking America not helping at all.
Your name's
I know.
Sway.
It'll come back to me later.
I literally just said your name.
He'll just walk ahead in front of the crew.
Deception check.
Nah, we're not doing this shit again. No, I'm putting a pen in that shit right now.
What did you even say?
Your name is Glare. That's the goddess of fire and hell.
Okay, I actually missed that bit, which is why I just said John's will just be like, it'll be fine.
Dude, I feel like at this point, my dude Rio's gotta slowly start looking, and I'm like, why do I bother with this guy?
Mariko, you would see her sit there for a moment, and you can roll that deception.
Oh, okay.
But it's on Mariko, not him.
Cool. 12 plus 3, 15.
Alright, charisma save. No, insight. It's an insight for her.
Yep.
What's it? Fuck.
Wait,
You
what
good?
happened?
What was the DC?
15.
15? Okay. She kind of sits there and she's like, wait, no.
You just gotta wait for it keeps going.
Like, you see her brain stutter for a moment. It was like, wait. No, it's not.
Oh, man.
So, as you guys would come to a close on the day, you guys can. So, because there's only 3 of y'all, someone's gonna have to
I'll do
either.
solo. I actually have good perception. John does not.
All right,
That's fair.
but you got it.
I think that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
My phone!
You actually, I think, have the best perception out of the party.
Probably. Like, one of my main
So-
things I made sure I went out of my way to do was, like, charisma stuff, perception, and stealth. Which, I mean, stealth actually came from the Durla race, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so the guy who's going solo, do you want first or second, Chef?
Oh, I'll do first. I'll go get out of
All
there.
right. So, Mariko and John.
Hey, Mariko, want to see something weird? John Shaw turns himself off on the spot.
Just fucking powering down. Bang.
By the way, 16 plus 5, so 21.
For perception?
Yes.
Alright, time
Neat.
to do a thing.
Time to do a wisdom save, bud.
Uh-oh.
Mm. Mm.
I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a nat 1.
Ah.
Ah, alright.
Shit!
That's not good.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
John Shaw's just gonna get even stupider at this rate.
Dude, he starts losing intel.
Okay, well, let's see, what's that? Alright, hang on. Okay, that's a 10 on it. No, sorry, 12 on an intelligence save.
Ah. Cool.
What does
Oh,
this
boy.
entail? Oh, why?
You
is
do
it
not
powerful?
get the effects of your long rest. Moving on.
Bruh.
As you have a horde night terror. John.
Hi.
It's not a good night for you, bud.
Okay.
That's
John,
Gosh.
so here's what would happen to you, John.
Okay.
Okay, actually, you know what? Another wisdom save, bud.
You're fucking kidding me.
This is all gonna be connected. Please roll well on
Okay,
this one.
15.
Yay.
Finally. Something
Yay.
decent.
Something good. Yay. I can
Oh
actually
my god.
give you something with this, goddammit.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
So John, in your dream, you have, and it's a bad dream.
Okay.
It's a spicy dream.
Oh. Okay.
You're essentially in this black, like, shadowy mass, as, like, your brain isn't really remembering properly what you saw here. But you see next to you in this stream, you would see God, this music is really happy for what's happening.
Listen, if I keep shifting, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gone. There, it's back. Yeah, happy. The mood keeps changing every 5 seconds.
I'm
No wonder it's
my
called
fault.
the Sanity Campaign. All of us are just slowly losing our will to live the more we play.
I want to mention my guy's the
Joke's
guy that's
on-
not supposed to have stable sanity, yet somehow he's more stable than the guy who's supposed to have normal sanity. Honestly, you should be the guy with the 175 instead of the 200 for meter thing at this point.
Honestly.
You're the one that's like, let's do a front flip. Why? I don't know.
It's just threw a low carb DM, Mr. Nitsify. Okay. Just, season the day. Season
Keep
the
my
day.
name
Yeah.
out your fucking mouth.
Alright. So continuing.
Yes.
Oh right, nightmares.
Yeah. So you would see like basically black shadows everywhere, as you would see that same this is oddly clear to you for this one. You would see that same glowing sword that you saw before, that in memory the Lantern Keeper showed you.
Okay.
And in this memory, you would see it's basically like you're reliving something.
Okay.
Your body is more full and like you're basically the way you are now, but you can tell in this memory you were stronger than you are now.
Okay.
But you would see standing above you on some, almost like it's just flying, is those same purple eyes that you saw before that actually sent your brain into a shock. As all you hear in this dream is that same just almost manic chuckle. As you would see in this memory, your sword essentially battling something as if it's trying to block or defend or do something, and whatever the attack that came at you ended up breaking that sword.
Okay.
As essentially this golden light blade shattered. And as you would be waking up from your nightmare, you would be hearing just a ringing echo, just a just echoing through your mind. As Ryu sees nothing that night. It's a calm night for him.
Yeah.
He would see John Sean kind of twitching in his sleep, which isn't normal for him.
Yeah.
As when he's asleep, he's perfectly fucking still. Because he's not, his body's supposed to be in a sort of stasis mode.
Yeah.
Got it.
But he twitching. He twitching, alright.
Hell yeah.
So as he kind of wakes up for that, for a shift, is Ryu just gonna be like staring at him twitching, or when he wakes up?
No. He wouldn't bother with that. He's got other things to keep an eye out. Like he would like every once in a while he'd check a glance, but like it's not that much. Ryu's really that person where it's like, yeah, he's gonna notice like the corner of his eye, but he's never gonna actually like look at you. Like if he sees that you start turning and start bringing out tentacles and shit, then I might start putting some more attention to that. But like, nah.
Hey, Acrid, I have a great idea for later if you want to talk about it in DM.
Oh, I swear to God.
Okay.
I am not dealing with some eldritch fire elemental. I'm fucking good, bud. As a DM, I'm good.
John would just kind of mutter to himself. What? For God's sakes, another one of those weird dreams. What the hell are those purple eyes? Ryu, it's my time, right?
Yep.
Go. You can go get some sleep now.
Mariko, get up.
Yeah.
Wake up. My turn.
Flops over like this. Huh?
There you go. He's like shaking her, like kind of like grab the shoulder, like just shaking her, like, come on, get up.
I'm fucking awake. This is the most like I'm awake. She like sits up, almost falls over, balances herself, and then goes and sits like properly.
Alright. Oh man. Yeah. You were just like right before you went to bed, you just kind of like get near Josh and just go, if you need to talk, we can. But not now. I'm trying to get sleep. But if we need to, I don't want you talking to me right now. I'd rather pass out.
That's fine. I need a minute to think, anyways.
Honestly, fair. We all need sleep.
Yeah, he's gonna go to bed.
Wisdom save.
Cool. Wisdom save.
You're good at these.
All right, what I get? That is a 10 plus 3, 13.
You are fine. You would have a
Cool.
good old nap.
Yeah,
That's
I have the best dream of me murdering that same noble again.
Yeah, that's a nightly dream for you, bud. You don't
dude.
ever dream anything different.
Dude, it's just like the happiest. What's that really dark but happy sounding song? It's called like Blue something. Fuck. God.
Got an 18 on perception, by the way.
Blue Kick Shoes, something like that.
I don't know.
I can't remember it. It was like a early 2000s song that used to get kicked around a lot. It literally like the actual like they made it sound really happy. I'm pretty sure the lyrics are literally about like a school shooting or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that type of vibe where it's like, yeah, the context is really dark, but there's some happy music playing in that brain.
That's gracious.
Yeah.
It's Ryu.
Yeah.
He would, yes.
I was gonna say he wouldn't, but yeah. You started talking, so I cut myself off midway.
No, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm about to slap whoever the fuck is above me. Anyway,
Make noise.
they're stomping. They real stomp. They know how to walk.
I remember I visited a roommate. Oh, not a roommate. I visited like a friend of mine who had an apartment at one point, and they had a similar thing where like the people kept stomping above them, and they did a thing that I didn't expect they'd do. Apparently, they do this whenever they get too loud. One of them took a vacuum, turned it on, and put it at the ceiling. The other one grabbed the broom and just started hitting the ceiling. And then eventually they stopped stomping because they realized, oh, we're being loud because they're actively putting a vacuum cleaner and a broom to the ceiling, which is loud as fuck.
Vacuum cleaner to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Because think about it.
That's gonna take a lot of upper body strength.
Oh yeah, no,
You're
the
not
dude's buff
wrong.
as hell. He's also like 6'3", so no, actually 6'5".
That would help him do it.
Yeah. But it's literally one of those things where if you ever do that, you'll see what I mean. But like literally putting that to like a ceiling or a floor, you can just hear it literally thumping against the paint on the wall or the ceiling, technically speaking. So it's a good way to tell them to shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, so good old John somehow manages to be perceptive while Mariko has no fucking clue what's happening. With her 6, it's dark. She don't see nothing. As it would be a quiet night.
To be fair, I do have dark vision, so that would probably help.
Oh, so does she. It's still dark.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it.
She got a 6. She's like, I see the dirt.
Oh man.
As a yeah. So you guys will head on the next day.
Second day.
Whoa. Second day of travel as you guys I will go ahead and do a little bit of speed running this. No, y'all have a fucking flawless 3 days.
Cool.
But y'all will each need to roll 3 wisdom saves.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna fail that first one. I can tell you that right now. Okay. Okay. So that first one was the natural 3. That's what I'm saying. I know I failed that one. The second one was a 15, and the third one was a dirty 5.
God.
So I know I failed 2 of the 3.
The first one I got is a 10.
Okay.
Okay, the second one is a 19. I'm not gonna even bother rolling for the other one. Okay. Actually, maybe I will roll for the other one. Alright. Okay, 23. So, I think I failed at least one.
So, you needed to roll 3 wisdom saves in total, and I'm assuming you have advantage.
Yeah.
Do I?
Okay.
Wait, I had advantage?
Do you? I think you did. Why'd you roll 5?
I thought I had advantage, like usual.
You did. You did.
Okay. The last
Dil-
one, I didn't roll the extra one because it was a 23, and I know that was a success.
Yes.
I'll just
So
roll the last one for fun. Cool.
I was about to cry if it was in that one.
I would have just. Yeah.
So that's what happens there.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. Don't hate it though.
There you go.
I gotta ask
Okay.
again because I do not remember. Is it just him that had advantage, or do I have advantage for wisdom? I can't not remember for the life of me.
Do you have advantage?
I don't know. Because it's
I
changed the last 3 times we've talked about this. That's why I don't know anymore.
I'm canonizing that. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I'm thinking about it. You're right. You do. You have advantage on sanity checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the other 2 again because 2 of them
Yeah.
would have failed straight away because it was a natural 2 and a natural 3.
Fair enough. Go ahead and reroll.
That's a natural 19,
You're good.
and the other one's still bad. It's still like a dirty 8, so I still fail
Okay,
one
yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. He has advantage because elemental, they're hard to affect. And you have advantage because you're already kind of insane. So it's like talking to a brick wall for it. It's like, oh, fucking yeah.
Got
How am
it.
I supposed to corrupt you if you're already insane?
Yeah. Alright, let me do that. Yoink.
I'm about to throw a brick through your fucking window. Stop it.
I have a 5-pound brick in my inventory.
Can you throw a
Give it
brick
here.
on me?
Give it here. Give it through the internet.
Oh, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yerith.
Eric.
Yerith. And you guys can all get a long rest before
Also-
arriving in Aerith.
Don't forget to remove your rations. I'm gonna be honest, I know myself well enough to where I'd probably only eat one every 2 days.
Fair enough. So it's on the days that you eat a ration that you would actually get a long rest effect. Because,
Long rest
oh,
requires
God.
food, water, and rest.
Yep.
yeah. But, you're not starving for that one day you don't eat.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can go a few days without eating and drinking, so that is taken into effect. So it's like, no, you can go really a day without eating, or you can space out your food.
Yep.
So you're good.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. However, people like Grumpy can't do that. They have to eat.
Yep.
Or else, it's like, I'm gonna not eat today. You're starving. What do you mean? You're fucking huge. You burn a ton of calories by walking.
Yep.
Aerith.
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 The fear of death.
You motherfucker. Let me check really quick, because I need to make sure I'm fucking doing this right.
No. Anya's
Shut
the
the
DM now.
Alright, Anya, what happened?
The fuck you asking me for?
You're the DM now. Congratulations. You
No.
have been promoted.
You have been...
No!
You are now my lead employee.
I despise that meme. On a deeply personal level. So, you guys would arrive in Aerith. Okay. Got it. So, here's what's gonna happen. You guys have 2 people you all need to find here.
Mhm.
But also, y'all don't know. Y'all would enter Aerith, which is not a big town.
Okay.
It is kind of nestled in like a circle of woods.
Okay.
So you've got your lines of houses, and on the right is your lines of houses where people live and just the general guard corps and everything.
Yeah.
And on the left is kind of more the businesses and what was like more the farming and like management of like making sure people are good.
Yeah.
Y'all have, and Aerith was big enough to actually like hold like festivals and whatnot, and it actually be like a decent area thing.
Yeah.
So y'all have some ground to cover. How do y'all want to go about looking for these people? Because y'all know the druid lady is what you're pretty sure she is a druid lady with a caterpillar. And what y'all would now be aware is the like satyr minotaur person is also here. More than likely.
Let me see.
At least they're supposed to be here.
I might try and do a similar thing to what I did last time. I don't know about Dylan, but I might just try and use my violin. See if I can lure anyone out. Because the one thing that I have gotten the gist of is that aberrations like this absolutely would not be able to do this. And on top of that, the Windsworth, like the villagers, like, alright, but I don't see those things also using violin either.
I have a really stupid idea.
Oh god.
Don't scream.
So,
You
I
saw how
have
that
a
went.
power called Unseen Servant. Could I hypothetically create like a little dude and just have him look out for these missing people and just try to bring them to me?
Can they... Actually, wait, genuine question real quick. Because I don't remember fully with Unseen Servant, but can they see it? Isn't it like only a thing that only you can see?
Actually, yeah. So
Would that work? Oh, I disconnected. I did.
try
My
to
Wi-Fi cut
lead
out.
me to the missing people is what I'm thinking.
Oh, lead you. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to mention Wi-Fi cut out, so I only caught a very small portion of that, but I got the main gist of it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it.
So you're gonna use Unseen Servant, I'm guessing?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm guessing it'll walk up, scare the shit out of them, and then aggressively lead them back towards you.
Can they see
Well, they're
it?
can't see it.
invisible, so technically they wouldn't.
It's invisible to everybody but the caster.
I'm saying why it's scare the shit out of them because it's gonna walk up, grab them. So they have this invisible creature grabbing them by the pant leg and saying, "This away."
You know what? That's fine.
Nightmare fuel.
Alright, so as they get into town,
Got it.
and John's just gonna go, I think I have an idea for dealing with all missing people. He kind of extends his arm out and sort of magic begins to build in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of gets released into a smaller version of John Sean, which is only visible to John Sean, and to the rest of the party, they're just gonna see John Sean point at him and says, "Okay, John Chaudry, that's your new name now. We got some missing people to find, so get going." And he will explain what the missing people will look like.
Okay, so do you send him to explore the business district, or do you send him to explore the housing district area?
Business.
Okay.
Cool, I'll go housing. I'm gonna start playing violin while he does that.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
So you walk along as Mariko is going to cast she is going to cast Detect Magic. See if she can figure out. She kind of uses it. She uses it as you guys would be walking through. She starts casting Detect Magic to see if she can sense anything.
Wait, I actually got a question for her. Hey, Mariko.
Hmm.
Do you have locate object by chance?
Let me hold on. I don't.
Damn. That would have been so much more useful, I'm gonna be honest. That sucks. It's fine.
No, Sorcerer's Stone those don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know what they have, because I never used the class, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she kind of sits there like thinking. She's like, no, unfortunately.
Alright. Just keep going.
Yeah. But then, good old, everybody starts to hear a rumbling.
Okay.
A not very light rumbling start to come from up ahead as they would see the same caterpillar that they saw in the missing poster busts down a house as it makes its way towards y'all.
Okay.
As you guys would see this.
Cool. We're looking at a lady wearing essentially like a bathing suit onesie. That's the best way I can put that. No, it's a dress. Never mind. It's just the position does not make it seem right. That's a black dress. It's one of those ones where it literally covers the front and the back, but shows quite a bit of the side, if not even just the legs, but the torso. You can fully see like the side skin for like literally pelvis down. That means glutes and everything. So it doesn't cover much at all. Long hair, like halfway down the back, gray hair. Weird black headdress thing that I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's horns or if it's a headdress. I've got no idea. But she has a bunch of jewelry hanging off of it. Gotcha. Kind of humanish looking, but they have black eyes. So could be a Shipyard guy. They are pretty pale. They also have like these little cloth wrappings. And there's a giant caterpillar with a skull head.
I got really confused by this image for a second. I thought it was some kind of Monster Girl situation where her lower half was the caterpillar. No, it is not.
No.
No.
However, you would be able to quickly now the caterpillar is not as long as it is in this fucking image, because this image makes this damn thing seem like it's fucking like 20 feet long.
Yeah.
It's not quite that big, but it wants to be.
Gotcha.
It's about like 12 feet long and about 5 to 8 feet wide, depending on how like scrunched up its body is.
Yeah.
Now you would notice that the druid lady is laying down on this thing and she doesn't seem to be moving. And the caterpillar is moving towards y'all. Now you would not see that like purple glow from its eyes. Mm-hmm. That seems to be attached to things that have been corrupted completely.
Yeah.
The caterpillar seems to just be charging towards you because it's like, fucking people! Holy shit!
Oh my god, people!
I'm gonna go ahead and do this then. I will put away the violin first of all. Second of all, I'm going to pull out of the inventory something that I know I will never remember to use, which is Potion of Healing. Does this person look injured or anything like that?
She seems fine.
Okay.
She does look malnourished, so she likely hasn't eaten anything.
Gotcha. Grab a ration then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we'll give them one of the rations. Kind of go from there.
Yeah. You would see the caterpillar, however, does not seem to be malnourished.
Yeah.
Rip the villagers.
Oh no.
More than likely, this thing probably can eat people.
Fair.
Enemies.
As the caterpillar would like follow y'all, like it almost kind of like a dog, like right behind y'all. Yeah. And it seems more like I do not know. I don't know when the fuck I'll see people again. Nah, I ain't fucking around and finding out. I'm good.
Take me with you.
As luckily, it seems the lady she seems stable. It's just she likely fell unconscious from lack of food or water.
Fair.
So levels of exhaustion came in on that one. But she
Yeah.
doesn't seem corrupted by anything. So that's a plus. I'm imagining you guys would like, okay, are your eyes good? Yeah, your eyes are good.
Yep.
Shit, bro,
So-
you got a beating heart? Oh, damn, you got one. Nice.
Holy shit, you're alive!
Yeah. I feel like Rio would definitely just be kind of like checking, just like, all right, heartbeat's good, no pulse, no, no fucking arcana pulse going on here, which is a good thing. Just that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he gets the like, okay, arcana. Yep, this is a druid. Yep.
Yep.
This is a fucking weird caterpillar. It's the most arcana. This is a weird caterpillar. Yeah, I figured. Thanks, arcana.
Yeah, we'll just give them a piece of food. We'll wait for them, I guess, to wake up later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Didn't think much about that.
Sean, you would. So what the fuck was your dude's name? Jonerish Shanri?
Honorary.
What was it? What was your spirit's name?
Oh, John Shonnery.
John Shonnery, got it.
Mhm.
So you would detect John Shonnery has found something, and is
Shit.
beginning to make his way back towards you.
Okay.
Now, whether or not what he has found is useful, or even the correct item, or even just a person, or if it's just a block he picked up, he was like, "Yes, this is right."
Nah, John Shonnery, he won't let me down.
I swear, if you say that and he comes back with a broken frying pan.
So, when it comes to things like that, I don't.
He comes back, he's just holding a human spine.
I got it. It's like, yeah, bud, good job, you fucking imbecile. I'm never summoning you again.
It belongs to a human. He got that right, at least. That's gotta be worth something.
I got a person. You got a part of a person. Where's the rest of them? This is all that I found. Oh, got it.
Little do
Anyway,
you know,
go.
he ripped that out of someone's back.
You'd never
I'm just
tell.
imagining a scenario. John Shonnery, can you get this guy to stop bothering me? No problem, boss. Decapitates them.
Hey, problem solved. You didn't specify how it needed to be done.
I don't know why, but like I'm picturing in my head John Shonnery just looks exactly like the buff Ooblex, but bigger. I don't know why that's what my brain's picturing, but that's what it's picturing.
I want to go ahead and point out for anyone who's doesn't know what Unseen Servant as a spell does. The John Shonnery has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2, and it can't attack.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay. So it's gonna make a strength check.
Suddenly, I think I should have mentioned this after I found the person that John Shonnery found.
I mean, honestly, you're supposed to mention it when you cast it.
That's fair. I forgot.
I mean, to be fair, you normally don't play Magic users, so this is a new experience for you.
No, I played DPS mostly for over a year. Like this,
Well,
and
I mean-
Sorcerer in a different campaign.
I would say this first of all, though. I wouldn't say Mark Marshall as DPS, because Magic users are also very much DPS. Just counts how you play them.
Melee
You're
DPS?
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
say Marshall, because all the stuff you've done is Marshall,
Okay.
right? Technically.
Sort
Because
of.
you've
yeah.
played mainly from what I understand Monk and Rogue.
Mhm.
So it's just Marshall.
Okay, yeah.
You haven't done any
Okay,
range.
so-
Literally, the only like martial range quote unquote class is Ranger, and even that's kind of debatable. That's still pretty like they can still very much go melee.
My rogue has a gun.
That's not very
I-
common.
I am shocked to say this,
Yeah.
but John Shonnery is making his way slowly
What?
towards you with something.
Ah. Okay.
With great effort, he is on his way. Whether or he definitely hasn't picked up whatever he's bringing. He's dragging whatever the fuck it is.
It's just a fucking book.
Okay. they had to make a strength check. Their strength is 2, and they succeeded?
Yep.
Yeah. They made an
Wait.
athletics check.
Is that what you rolled?
Yeah. They have a -4. They have a -4 because they have a strength of 2.
Okay, I have to know, what was the roll?
17. They rolled a nat 17.
Oh my god.
They
Oh,
are making
man.
their way towards you with great effort.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'll try to like...
John Shonnery is attempting to complete this command to the best of his abilities.
Okay,
which...
I'll try to meet them like midway as he's doing this.
So, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm assuming because you didn't really tell me the command, I just kind of auto-filled it as like, hey, go bring this person back to here. Because he won't fucking know where you are.
Okay.
So, you guys make your way back with the caterpillar in tow. And you would walk up and, like, it's been about 45 minutes since you cast this spell. So,
Okay.
John Shonnery doesn't have much time left, because the duration of this spell is only an hour.
Yeah.
And you would see... Well, see. Okay, I'm gonna describe what you see,
Okay.
John, and then I'm gonna describe what everybody else sees.
Got it.
So, Sean, you would see John Shonnery pulling. You don't really see. You like see him pulling something like with great effort.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut to what everyone else sees. So you see him actually kind of like taking care with how he's pulling this person, pulling this thing as best he can. Everybody else sees this person getting dragged by the neck.
By nothing.
By nothing. Their head is in the air. Their right arm is like kind of up to the side, just floating there. And the left side of their head is like cranked up as
Okay.
they're getting dragged. As you would see this person, this
I'm sure they're doing the missing people.
Okay.
this satyr. It's a satyr. She's
Yeah.
doing her. She may have been conscious. She's not anymore.
I want to mention, I'm not going to re-describe the satyr because I've already described them before when we found the missing poster. This is the other one that we eventually had to get to the time guard to do because someone burned it.
It's okay, I'm making up for it right now.
Yes, you are. But yeah, we found the satyr.
Okay, so as
You would then see John Shonnery let go, turn, salute, and disappear.
so
Oh man.
just so I understand correctly, Ryu is here now along with the others.
No, I'm on the other side of yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay, so John Sean would just kind of walk over, just kind of lean down, realize they're unconscious, realize Ryu's here, and he'll just say, "Hey, I found the missing person."
Yeah, that's her. He's gonna look to the worm. Just go.
The worm looks back at you.
Mind having an extra passenger?
You would hear. What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Sylvan, and Common.
Cool. So this thing responds in Abyssal.
Okay.
It's like an Abyssal, like it's like some weird mix of Abyssal and Sylvan, but it's mainly Abyssal.
Okay.
As it just responds with, sure.
Great.
Like,
No, the caterpillar's dope.
He's gonna put it on. He's gonna put the satyr on their back. Before we go any further, I'm gonna check the eyes.
Their eyes are fine.
Okay.
They are also malnourished.
All right. I shove a ration down their throat. And we're gonna keep
Athletic.
going. No, I'm not. When they wake up, they can have their ration. Though if they don't wake up in a day, I will do that. And same thing for the druid, because they do need to eat. But if they aren't able to gain enough power to even wake up, then yeah, at that point it calls for me like the force feed. At that point, I think.
I hope they weren't doing anything important before John Shonnery just like did like the grabbing like the rodent meme.
I mean, from what you can tell, she may have been RKO'd by the fucking like whatever dragged her to the fucking center of town. Like, you don't know. Like,
that makes sense.
She, like, it's the most like, I am to bring you. Come. She could have been walking. She could have been doing something. Fuck if he cared. He said, "Come."
God, dude, wait, no, she got reverse RKO'd. Oh.
She's just like doing some window shopping. Like, oh man, I could buy the.
Have you ever seen a reverse RKO? They literally come. So have you seen a normal RKO? So
no.
A normal RKO, they literally what you do is granted it's a fake wrestling move, but essentially what they do is they grab the person by the head, turn around and start running forward and jump. Just slam their face down. It's that, except you're coming from behind and doing that.
Got it.
So all I'm picturing is just this little fucking invisible servant coming from behind, jumping up, grabbing her by the neck, and slamming her down.
I actually feel a little bad for this.
You don't know if that's what happened to her. Yeah. She's unconscious. Now the thing is that technically because the servant can't attack, if it did slam her to the ground, it wouldn't have done damage. So it's that weird thing of you don't know if this thing knocked her out or if it just found her corpse and said, yeah.
Okay, well, Unseen Servant works. Glad I put that on my spell list.
Oh, man. But,
Does it, though?
Does it? Before we leave this town, because I know we need to start heading back as soon as we possibly can, I'm going to check for one thing. Two specific stores that we can just take from.
Go for it.
Which is, one, I want to make sure to see if we can find any bullets for a little revolver, one Deadeye looking ass motherfucker. Two,
so
looking for ores might be good. So if we can find a blacksmith, that would be smart.
I would say for both of those, you would just kind of look for the blacksmith, because it's like,
okay,
guns aren't really common.
Yeah.
So it's like, we just need the metal so he can make it.
Gotcha. That is, okay, wait, perception or investigation? Because perception is like gazing around, but investigation is like hard detail looking.
Yeah, you're searching for the stores, so I'd say investigation.
Okay. That is sadly one of my worst stats. But that is a dirty 8, so I will not be seeing this.
Would Ryu, I'm assuming Ryu would mention this.
Absolutely not. Nah, I know you would.
Mariko's gonna help investigation.
Investigation.
Fucking no.
No.
She tried. She has a +1. She's not very smart.
It's fair. You know what? Using one of my mana thoughts, can I make another frog to help out? No.
Hold on. I've got you. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Got it. So he's like, okay, we need to find a blacksmith. Fucking yeah. So like you and Merrick kind of looking. I don't know. I think John Sean's too busy. I'm assuming he's a little busy, like looking at the bar. Like, did my guy knock you out? Like,
yeah. He's kind of like nervously twiddling his fire elemental fingers, just kind of going, oh god, I did not know, oh god, what am I gonna say to this person, oh god.
Like, it's the most like you're checking her skull, like, did you get slammed into the ground? Like,
yeah.
And then Ryu would hear just say, over this way, and the caterpillar would start moving.
Oh yeah. Call the caterpillar.
As the caterpillar got a nat 15,
on its investigation to find the fucking thing. And it actually has a plus because this thing it does actually have some intelligence.
Does Caterpillar be our new best friend? I love this guy.
This thing will never leave this druid's side.
I'm guessing she must be like a summoning druid, is my guess.
It's either y'all don't know, but either she's a summoner or this is her pet.
One of the two.
One of the two, but it seems the thing can speak abyssal, so that's its own measure of. All right, got it.
But yeah,
you're not. You're special. Fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it would take you to. It would lead you to like the blacksmith shop, which has a it's a smaller like wood building with a anvil and like a grindstone outside.
Okay.
That the smith probably worked at, and like a double-ended forge. Like the forge is both inside and outside for easy use.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you guys can head in to try and find metal, or check around the anvil and whatnot, or you can do both. It's up to you.
I'm probably gonna do both, and if we don't find much, I'll probably check out an artificer shop as well if there is one.
Can I turn my great club into a greater club?
How?
I don't know.
That would take some
like...
smithing knowledge. It's also a wood weapon.
That's more what I was gonna ask. How would you put metal on it?
I'm gonna be honest. This may be just one of those things that I just said out loud, and I did not even give it 1 ounce of thought before I said it.
Fair enough. There are weapon modifiers that you can do in my world that are non-magical, just by purely enhancing it. It does take, essentially, I think it's an intelligence check, and if you have like smithing tools proficiency, you can add that.
Okay.
To like smith correctly, like know what you're doing.
I don't have that, but I'm gonna make a mental note of that for the future.
It's like a, I think it was, trying to remember what the fuck I had it as. It's very rarely that I have people who use that.
Depends on what the weapon is.
It kind of depends on what the weapon is and what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So for like, it's like a strength or intel, depending on what you're doing.
I really just had a really interesting thought of a way that you could do it without even needing a blacksmith tool, possibly.
Okay.
We have a druid now. That's wood. Plant growth. Get her to grow thick branches on it. So instead of having that 5-foot range, it has that to like 10-foot AoE range when you swing.
Okay. To the audience out there, how do you know when you're tired? Is it because is it when Nitsify brings up the druid and your first thought is she literally made out of wood? Wait, no, that's not right.
Sir, are you saying that I should split her in half and let you use her as a great club?
I'm tired, man!
Alright, that's how you roll initiative against an abyssal caterpillar.
But yeah, I'm gonna check the inside and near the anvil. And, yeah.
Investigation. And you have advantage because Miracle's gonna help.
Appreciate it, I needed that. Cool, 17 plus 2, 19.
You find some smithing tools.
Cool.
It's not what you were looking for, but you find them.
Don't need them. What's next?
Alright. You
know there's blacksmiths in the town. We're good. We don't need that. What else?
I mean, smithing tools could be useful.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to use them. And if I don't know how to use them, I'm not gonna grab them.
Is there a window inside the blacksmith place?
Oh, what? A window?
Is there a window? I have a weird urge to jump out of a window.
I thought you were saying a windmill. I was like, what? Why?
Oh.
I was so confused. I was like, why would they have a windmill?
So there is technically the forge you can crawl through to get inside.
What if I just crawl inside that? That's my contribution.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Let me roll something.
Okay.
Ah, cool.
Got
I'm
it.
gonna look
That's-
for gold. That's my.
Gold is not a thing yet, but okay.
I bet. I don't know why, but I have a really strong feeling that there's gonna be something hidden inside this forge.
Roll investigation.
All right, I will roll investigation.
Also, Nits, you would
Oh.
find several. You would find 9 pieces of iron.
That's an 11.
All right, cool.
You would find 9 iron ingots. So it's like, oh, this is actually useful.
All right, gotcha.
With a decent smith, they can actually make a fair chunk out of that.
and bullets.
You would find. You would not find any bullets, but you would find some scrap metal that could be utilized as well.
All right, how much scrap metal?
You will find 17 pieces of scrap metal, which can probably be turned into bullets because bullets are. So it's like scrap metal for bullets, iron for weaponry.
Gotcha.
Woo.
Woo.
You would also see, as you start to turn to head inside, Ryu, you would see the forge starts to slowly ignite.
Okay.
Wait, I'm at the forge.
So,
Anyways.
All right.
as Ryu heads inside
Yes.
with America, as you would walk into this blacksmith shop, and I need to see something. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do?
Hold on, Damn! Alright, this bitch got fucking raided. Jesus.
What does this mean?
Dylan, it means that you just awoke a titan. Roll a dex save.
No. I ain't about to do that to him. I'm not about to pull a U on his campaign. Nah.
Man, it's
Nah.
good for the story. That's character development right there, baby.
No, that's what we call murder.
That's character development, baby.
So,
Like how you're trying to
That's what we call
convince
bullshit.
the victim of your machinations.
Dude, listen, I stand by the thought process of the famous author Gigi of kill a man to build a man.
agony. Alright, anyways, so, like every rack that would have a weapon has been, like, stolen.
Okay. You
Or
know, I have
taken,
an
like-
idea. If all the weapons are
Huh.
gone, every store has to have money. We don't need money in this current society. However, that money can be smelted down into useful ore. And we use copper.
Yes.
Copper could be useful. How much
Yes.
copper is here?
So now, Ryu, what was your investigation for inside?
It was. Oh, is it a separate roll?
Yes, I'll give you a separate roll.
Alright, gotcha. I did not know
I had
that.
an 11 earlier if you didn't get it.
14.
14. That is good enough.
Hell yeah.
So, you would, as you're walking around, you would find something.
Hmm.
As he would around the corner and start heading up to the, heads up to the register and actually would pull out, he would, like, open up this register and he's like, it's the most, like, as he'd open it, he's like, oh, yeah, no, this is a smith. Because there's, like, small bits of dust from, like, grinding a fucking sword.
Hmm.
That's just, like, covering this thing.
Yeah.
Just from him, like, having, like, alright, yeah, this is your fucking total, give it to me, goddammit.
Yeah.
I need to go back to work.
Yeah.
So, like, your hands kind of come back a bit blackened, but you would find, let me roll, here we go, we can go give you a number.
I love numbers.
That's the wrong fucking... Alright, you find...
Hmm.
Oh,
1,191 copper.
Nice. I'll be taking that.
It's a blacksmith. They make money.
This is truth. This is truth. Hell yeah.
Blacksmiths are like one of those groups that they can charge whatever the fuck they want, and ain't nobody saying shit.
I don't know why my guy Ramley has 15 gold. I'm getting rid of that. I don't know why he had that. But yeah.
Because
Probably
D&D
because,
goes...
Oh yeah, because it gives you the 15 even though we don't have,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, he would find one thing.
Mhm.
That there is a rare type of ore that people are starting to mess with.
Mhm.
That he would find. Now the sword that I'm going to send is much more complete than the actual blade is.
Okay.
So right now, you will need to get this sharpened
Okay.
for it to actually function. But right now, it's technically like a club.
Mhm.
Like you can use it like a long sword, but it just does bludgeoning instead of slashing.
Okay.
As
Is blunt.
there's an ore that was recently discovered in the mountain region that kind of made its way around a little bit before the apocalypse struck.
Okay.
And there is this
Cool.
a chromite blade.
Silver handle, a little bit of decoration to a little thingy thing, with a red blade. It's like almost like it's like a dark red, like a very very dark red blade.
Yeah.
I really
So
don't
it's
know
not
how to describe a sword to make it interesting. Like think of that red blade.
Yeah, red blade. It got little notches towards the stop, so if he spears into you and pulls it out, it's gonna hurt a little bit more.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you would find. It's not completed,
Yeah.
so you'd have to get that completed, and then you would have a pretty decent longsword.
Cool.
Not that you're using that, but eventually, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really use
or give
that
it to-
stuff.
Or the warlock can, for some reason, go, oh, you know what, fuck you, longsword.
He's better than his club, so I'll give it to him if he wants it.
Oh, I'm assuming I found nothing in the forge, if I understood that right, Acrid?
So you got a 10, right?
11.
An 11? Oh, okay. Okay, so as the forge is starting to ignite, you would find really by putting your hand on it. Like you don't see it, you just kind of place your hand on it. And you're like, oh, there's a thing here. You would find 2 iron bars,
Ooh, I'll take that.
which is the same thing that you found, Nits, with the forge as well. So this guy was probably smelting out iron to, make something eventually. But it's just the most I need to do something with the scraps.
Okay, so if that's it, so how Rio would just kind of see it is John Sean crawling from the forge.
Yeah.
And he'll just kind of stretch. It just says, oh, that felt refreshing. Haven't had a fire bath like that in a while. Oh, hi, Rio.
Hi.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Gotta reach out the chromite blade. I don't use these. You might want to get it fixed though. It's a little blunt.
Okay. I'll hang on to it.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, looks like I could really do a lot of fucking with this sword.
You should really think you're wording through.
You just see Mariko lean and look at you like, I'm sorry, I'm a stripper and I'm even questioning you. Like, when the stripper is questioning you, that's a special level of a problem.
John Sean's face morphs into a question mark.
You're insinuating sex. Let's go. And just
Mariko, what is sex?
ain't no fucking way.
Nope.
You just hear a nope, and she walks out with fucking confidence.
So I thought I was just gonna walk out too, but that question mark is still gonna be on.
I
his
want to
face.
mention this just because also I wanted to mention this because I thought it was funny. As y'all would turn to leave, y'all would see, and it's like if y'all didn't know that this fucker was there, this would be terrifying. Because all you see is the empty eye socket with the glowing white eye of the fucking abyssal caterpillar watching you
Yep.
through the fucking window.
Oh boy.
Because it can't fit in the building, so it's just watching.
Fair. What are the two buildings beside this place?
Two buildings beside this place. To the left is what was likely the Smith's house, and to the right is.
I know it's a business place. That's what I was asking. It's like a business street, from what I understand.
Yes, this is the business. So, kind of to the side is the. So actually, to the side is more. I'm gonna correct myself because you're right. I'm fucking up. It's across the street that the guy's house is.
Gotcha.
Fucking up with my directions. To the left is more of a clothing store, from what you can tell. And to the right. Oh. Okay, hold on. Is that.
My thought is, like, as soon as we get done with this, we'll probably head out of town, probably start heading to the next area we need to go to. But I figured since we're here, if there's anything that's useful that is, like, right beside this building, we might as well knock it out real fast.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining the town's kind of running on fumes, so.
The town is, it's not doing great right now.
Yeah.
The building right next to it is actually the fucking.
Yeah, you
All
got
right,
this.
cool. Yeah, boy, I'm fucking struggling.
I get it, man.
So good.
It's fucking moment. Is actually the fucking guards like quarters area.
That's worth looking into. I don't know
Like,
what John
if
wants to do. He could grab copper out of that fucking place if he wants, but I think guards actually might be worth looking into. Because there also could be still people locked up in here.
Yeah.
Gotta fuck to leave someone in there, so I am gonna go check.
Man's like,
I'm just gonna follow you.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So as you would walk in, so you can go ahead and give me an investigation.
Gotcha.
Should I do it as well?
You can.
Am I able to roll investigation and
Larp.
perception, by the way? Because I would be
Yes.
listening for people, too. Okay, cool. Dude, fuck these dice. Hold on. I'm gonna put these dice away. You get to go into jail.
LARP.
Oh no.
You're
Oh
going to
no,
jail.
they've been jailed.
Yeah,
Oh,
because they've
shit.
rolled low this entire session. They've only rolled well 3 times. Cool. So those were both shit. It was a natural 5 and a nat 2.
Ah.
Bruh.
So yeah, they deserve to be jailed.
Yes.
I got a 12 on investigation, and
So-
I got a 14 on perception, and Mariko on the custom roll got 1,191 apparently.
So, Merrick, what was your what was your investigation?
12.
That's
Mine, that
Never
was
mind.
the... I don't even remember what number it was at this point, because I didn't think it mattered.
fair enough.
Because they were both bad.
Fair
I
enough.
think the investigation was the 5 plus 2, if I remember right.
Okay.
That was the highest roll.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna get kind of Mariko's perception with this one.
Okay.
As you and John would both, and Mariko technically, because they would all hear just this, "I think they can lock me out, these fucking pieces of shit, this fucking special ass fucking pull shaft when I get out of here."
Okay. I'm a
There-
look over. What is that? Who's
Same
speaking?
here.
You see the most angry looking grung sitting there, chained up, and he's like chained, like he's chained to the wall, chained to the floor. Like they have him against the wall. Like you are staying over there away from the door. You see this fucking bastard.
So that's a
Okay,
sign.
so we're looking at this like There's like not quite dark green, but like a forest green grung with this like black tattoo going down the middle of his head and probably going down his back a bit. It's got like it's like a flame design almost. Black pupils, white eye bit. It looks like he probably had a straw hat that he usually wears, but by the looks of him, considering he's chained up, he probably doesn't have that with him right now. And like a dark green kimono with a red, with like a weird like, it's like a red if you took it and then doled out almost all of its color, like around like the lining edges of it. And then black pants. He would just kind of look to him and just go, "What are you in here for?"
I'm fine. I'm people. He's fucking.
People doesn't give me an answer. Give me a proper answer.
Didn't expect false question.
Come on. Cough it up. What'd you do?
Killed a thief.
Insight.
Insane.
I'm sorry. I'm rolling insight on that if I may.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I used zero dice using metal dice this time. That is a 13 plus 3, so 16.
I got a 16 too.
Alright, so all three of you will be able to tell that y'all's insight will start to work on this, guys. You're sitting there like, there's like, yeah, no, he definitely killed a thief. There's 100% honesty in there.
You just look, John Sean. Wanna free him? It could be useful.
Yeah, okay.
Burn the bars.
So, John Sean is just gonna... So, how he's gonna do this is he's just gonna walk up, kind of like press his body on the bars, so that way he just kind of melts his way through, making a John-shaped hole in the
Fair,
bars.
honestly, fair enough. So here's what y'all would see as well. The one thing that you guys would also have noticed as you guys are freeing him, which I should mention this before y'all free him just in case you want to change your mind. He doesn't seem to have much remorse for killing a thief.
I don't have remorse for killing a noble, so...
Yeah.
Sounds like a cool guy. For legal purposes, don't do this IRL. Don't kill people.
For legal purposes, this is all a joke in a fantasy world.
We do not condone murder.
Yeah,
what the cat and lizard said.
Yeah, so you would free this grunk, and he just, you see him get up, you see him like start rubbing his wrists with like, it's like it's almost like violent rubbing to like get blood flow going.
Ignore that roll.
He's like,
I'm not doing that.
He's like,
Thanks, these fucking guards can't do their goddamn job. Where's my fucking bag? I'm fucking done with this bullshit. You see this grung fucking storm out of this cell, walk down, grab hold of a cabinet, and instead of like opening it, because you did see a little lock, he just like pulls and drops the thing on its side to essentially break open the doors as he just goes and pulls out this red hat that he puts on. He's like, got my fucking hat, got my sword, got my bag, I got my shit. Hi.
So do you know at all what's going on this world?
He goes, I saw a flash, I saw people melt, and that seems like it's their problem. But I'm fine, not sure why.
I'll be honest, the entire dynasty area that you're in is completely dead. There's very few people alive here. We're basically from Kibai. We're trying to find people and get them to safety, because Kibai is the only country still standing right now. It's the only safe area, by the way, as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah,
if you'd like to try
I'll
and fix this, and maybe, fix your whole legal problem, like I am with myself, maybe I'd recommend working with us.
Alright. Well, I'm a merchant by trade, but I don't think I can do that anymore. Well, I'm good at fighting a bit. Let me get my stuff. He like starts fishing into this thing, and you just see him start pulling all this random shit. Like you see a sword, you see a club, you see a violin. Like it's just you see a healing potion. Like all this stuff he stuffs into this bag until his bag is like filled to burst.
Great.
He turns around. He's just like, I'm ready. He pulls out a pipe, stuffs it into his mouth. There's nothing in the pipe, but he just sits there with it in his mouth like, yep, I needed that bag. This is my calming pipe. It keeps me calm.
Name? Name? He says it again.
His name is.
Gotcha.
Fuck you.
That was in any language.
He's just like.
I don't speak grung, but even I know that's not grung.
Ninnies.
Nenleys.
Nenleys, okay. Gotcha.
This is a more like.
Ninnies.
Alright.
Shit. There you go. You guys.
Nenleys, nice. Shut the fuck up. Alright. I mean, besides that, I'll go check the rest
Also,
of the cells just in case, but like.
He is
yeah.
3'11".
Pause.
He is small. He is angry, and he looks like he's willing to beat a man to death.
Just like any other person at the age, at the height of 5 foot or lower. Oh man, but yeah.
He would
Here
just
is the
stand,
small.
he would stand there and start packing his pipe as you guys would keep like searching around a little bit. He's the only one alive in this thing. You would see like there's like a few dead people
Yeah.
in the cells that they probably starved because the guards weren't feeding them because the
Yeah.
guards aren't
Alive.
alive. And oddly enough, it's the most like, well, why hasn't anyone been turned here? Well, a certain caterpillar was fucking hungry, so
Yep.
yeah.
That's reasonable enough.
Fair enough.
Don't question it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he seems fine, if not fucking mad, for no fucking reason.
Is he hopping mad?
Say that. Find out. Walk around. Find out.
Thanks for the
Make
new
a-
illness
My
idea.
answer.
Hopping madness.
Yeah. So that's fair. Good job, Dylan.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
Feel
mean, besides
bad.
that, I'd like to just like, I think if that's it, we'll probably head out then.
Yeah. He has
Yeah.
packed up. You also have seen that he packs up basically everything in this building. That's not like furniture. Like you see him pick up some random shit that's on there. Like, yeah, I can sell that maybe at some point in life. Walks out. So if you guys had to guess, like, all right, you're probably more along the lines of a scavenger merchant. You sell what you find, and
Yeah.
whether or not you found that on a corpse is up for debate. Also, your natural sanity doesn't seem all that high.
Nope.
So,
let's see.
He walks along with y'all, and occasionally y'all would see his eyes just twitch, just like violently as he's walking.
Yeah.
As like his eyes would like spastically look around, like, is there anything? No. And as he
Oh,
packs
man.
his pipe and then would light it. You don't know what he put in it, but he put something in it, and you'd see him calm down. He doesn't have as much a "I'm gonna kill you" expression. It's more of a
Yeah.
like, "Please don't talk to me. I don't feel like interacting" expression.
Oh, I felt that.
Fair.
All too relatable, really.
Oh man.
So that's Ninli's.
Yo, fine. Him locked up. How's he doing? He's fine. Why is he fine?
Because he was already insane.
Correct.
Truth.
Can't lose what you never had.
True.
So you guys would start heading out with Ninley's and the caterpillar and everything. As you guys will start making your way to fucking Edinburgh, and that is where we will be ending off. As you guys begin y'all's journey out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. No, you can find us on the Lost Harbor on Spotify. You can find us on Lost Shipyard here, obviously. You can also find us on Lost Harbor as well on YouTube, where we have the other campaigns going on. So,
If
yeah.
you don't subscribe, I'm going to punch you with unsalted butter.
And I'll use
Please
salted
keep
butter.
in mind that if you're looking for the main channel, you need to look up Lost Harbor Tavern.
Yes.
That too.
Because there are a couple of
There's like multiple channels named it, apparently.
I swear, when the name was being researched, those didn't exist.
Oh yeah, no, both Anya and I both checked to see if there was any extra. None of them ever showed up. But then like later on, one day I was like writing stuff down, and I looked into it, and it brought up like a bunch of channels at the same time. I'm like, when did these come from? But like one of them was apparently like 7 years old, and I'm like, hold up, what? Like out of the woodworks. Either way, it doesn't matter. Just make sure to look for the thing. It's a very similar logo as well, so you'll know when you see it. Also, we normally link the channels together in every video, so whenever you're watching a Lost Harbor video, you can always find it in the Lost Shipyard and vice versa. So just look out in like the iCards and the descriptions. Normally they're linked as well. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good night. Peace out and bye bye.